but it went by so quick. It's all good. So welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And we got a little drive time this morning, so make sure I get the camera right. Y'all know I got this new pig in. It's just I don't like it. I don't like it too much.
Continue on Yadkin Road for 1 minute.
Not sure if y'all can hear the GPS in the background. So yeah, it's all good. So the markets over the last couple of days have crashed. Cryptocurrency is down like crazy. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling any of my crypto. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, I firmly believe in this crypto thing. I believe that it is going to make a lot of people who would not normally be wealthy. It's going to turn a lot of people's lives around. And if you have crypto, don't panic. If you're in the stock market, I wouldn't panic either. Remember back in March of last year, we went through something that was very similar when 91 first started. You know, we went through a crash on both the stock market globally and cryptocurrency globally. So now that we've had this resurgence of 91D, then, you know, that's to be expected. But remember, anything that goes up got to come back down. Anything that goes down is going to come back up. Now the question is, do you have enough time to wait for it to come back up? That is the question. So anyway, you know, and that's a question that you have to answer yourself. I can't answer that for you. So that's going on in the world right now. The cases are going up once again. In my opinion,
mile, turn left onto George Washington Highway North.
In my opinion, I thought that, you know, things were opening up back. I thought things were opening up too quickly, but I also think that it was, you know, purposely released. So, you know, who knows what the sickness of the world.
Turn left on George Washington Highway North.
Who knows what the sickness of the world is going to release? Who knows? Who knows who did it, why they did it? I think it was for population control. I also believe that there
George Washington Highway North for 3/4 of a mile.
I also believe that there are enough resources on the planet for everybody. I believe that we have a few that are greedy, that want everything for themselves, and I believe that a lot of egos come into play. But it really doesn't matter what I believe. Doesn't matter what I think. It's all about what you think and what you believe, and what you're going to do to protect your family and yourself. So, are you still stocking up? I feel like a broken freaking record. Are you still stocking up on water? Do you have your containers? Do you have them filled? Do you treat your water? Do you have 3 ways of treating water? Can you boil your water? Can you boil your water if the electricity goes out? Can you boil your water if the gas goes out? You know, do you have means of making fire? If the answer is no, then you need to work on that. Do you have extra blankets? It's warm right now, but it's going to get cold again. Do you have extra blankets, extra comforters? Do you have a tent that you can set up inside your house in the smallest room so that you and your family won't freeze to death? You know, it's funny. I was talking to some of my family back in Texas this past year. You know, they had unconventional winter, and a lot of folks were hit by that winter, and they weren't prepared. You had people that froze to death. You had people that died in their homes because they weren't prepared for the winter in Texas. So do you have a tent that you can pop and put inside the smallest room of your house so that you and your family can be warm? Yeah, you might be tight, but you're gonna be warm. Do you have canned goods? You have beans and rice and rice and beans.
Mile, turn left onto Camelot Boulevard.
Do you have water? Do you have ways of keeping a room in your house warm enough where your water will not freeze so that you won't die? I mean, these are all things that you got to be thinking about now. while it's warm. You know, and I feel like I
Turn
said,
left onto Camelot Boulevard.
I feel like a broken record because every summer I talk about winter, and every winter I talk about summer. Because trust me, when it becomes winter, it's too late. It's too late for you to go out.
On Camelot Boulevard for half a mile.
It's too late for you to go out and start accumulating things. Right now, you know, tents are available everywhere. Right now, propane burning stoves are everywhere. Right now, a single propane burner is everywhere. Right now, camping gear is everywhere. And pretty soon, guess what? It's going to go on sale. Tents are going to go on sale. Sleeping bags are about to go on sale. Why? Because come August and September, people are going to stop camping. And the things that they haven't sold, they're going to reduce. They're going to mark them down. And then people like myself are going to go in and buy another tent. I got a new tent at home. But guess what? I'm going to buy another tent just in case. I got sleeping bags, but guess what? I'll buy more sleeping bags just in case. Hey, Martha, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto King Arthur Drive.
I have, you know, propane upon propane upon propane, but guess what? I'll get more. So start thinking about, you know, the things that you need to prep for winter. And even if nothing happens,
turn right onto King Arthur Drive, then turn left onto Aaron Drive.
Even if nothing ever happens, you know, is it not good to have this stuff? I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Y'all agree with that? Will blankets on sale? Oh, blankets are on sale now? Yeah, I mean, it's hot, so you're gonna be able to find, if you can find jackets and blankets and long johns and things like that. Yeah, if you can find that kind of stuff, it's gonna be cheap. I mean, they're going to be basically doggone giving it away. I've seen things for 50% off, 75% off. You know, and when you find those items, buy them. You can't ever have. I firmly believe you can never have too many blankets. I firmly believe you can never have too many.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, okay. Now I see what's going on. So I gotta fix some mailbox real quick. I'll take y'all with me. Hopefully this doesn't take long. I can need to assess what's going on already first. And hopefully I can just throw this thing back on there. Oh, somebody hit it. That's why. That's all hollow. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. Stop buying this decorative crap. Okay? See all this stuff that's pretty and looks good? Not effective. It's not gonna do the things you need it to do. So I'm going to possibly and probably, and my owner is cheap, so I already know they don't want me to replace this. I'm pretty sure of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna repair it best I can. I'll probably throw a piece of wood or two. I don't even think I got any wood. Golly. I mean, oh, that's not even going to hold. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Yeah, this decorative stuff is crazy. So we don't need a new bell box. That's not the problem. The problem is this doohickey right here. It looks like somebody came by, hit it with something. I don't even want to say somebody hit it with a baseball bat or what. Yeah, and because this is hollow in the inside. That's cute. It's cute. I don't know why they didn't bring, I see the post down at the bottom. I don't know why they didn't bring the post all the way up. I don't know why they cut the post. It's crazy to me. But I'll give them a temporary fix, and then I'll get with the owner and see if they actually want me to replace it or not. Yeah, I can at least do that for them. And all I'm gonna do is throw a few screws in it. Just to hold it. Because the mailbox keeps falling and ending up on the ground. So I haven't been taking these kind of little jobs, but you know, somebody I know and they needed my help. So here I am. Here I am. that's the thing for WWE or WWF, whatever it's called these days. Where's my freaking drill at? I can't seem to find anything ever. I know I was looking for something yesterday. I couldn't find it. So I've been really having a hard time finding things in my truck, in my work vehicle. There's a drill, but that's not my drilling. Oh, here it is, buried under something I just threw in this morning. All right, so I need a few screws, and I keep those. So that's not gonna work. Come on. Here I am. Why is that song in my head? Now I have 18,100,000 screws. All I need is about 3 of them right now. Like I told you, I got 1,800,000 of them. I need that. I see a couple of screws. I need a couple little short ones. Alright, that'll work. And that'll work. And that'll work. Anytime you're doing projects, listen to me. This is something going to save you guys a bunch of time. Sweat equity. Anytime you're doing projects, always get more than what you need. Okay? Get more wood than what you need, because you're always going to need more than you think. Always get more tools than what you think you're going to need. And remember this, you can always take stuff back. You know? Especially at Lowe's. Lowe's really, they have a no ass policy, really. They be like, anything wrong with it? I'm like, no. And if there was something wrong with it, you can tell them there was something wrong with it. We don't have anywhere to put y'all right now, so y'all just chill right there for a moment while I do this. Alright, let's see if we can find something to screw into. Because I've never seen a mailbox that was hollow. But this one is. Oh, this is going to be tough. Ouch. That hurt. So now I got to charge them more because they got injured. I wish I had somewhere I could put y'all. I'm going to try to put y'all right here. At least y'all will be able to halfway see what I'm doing. Good Lord. It must be right off my hand. Oh, good. That's a million. Try this again. I gotta figure out a way to brace this. Look what it is. It's a paintbrush. Now all I gotta do is cut that and we're gonna be good. put one more screw in. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get right there, y'all. Let me show y'all the end result. And my owner is actually a subscriber to my channel, so there's your mailbox secured. If this thing comes down again, we got to replace all of this, okay? And I know they be watching, so I should get a phone call from them later on. And this owner is funny to me because I will send them a detailed description about what I did via text message, and then they'll still call me and ask me what I did. Some people just like that. They just like to talk about it, especially when they spending money. And I can't blame anybody. Can't fault anybody for wanting to know what they spending their money on. But look what happened to me, y'all. Took a little chunk of skin out of my thumb. Yeah, that normally does not happen because normally I have on gloves. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice little chunk too. Look at it. It took a nice little chunk. Yeah, look at there. Boom. But it happens. It just normally doesn't happen to me. But that was something I normally don't do, and I should have had some gloves on. Lesson confirmed, not lesson learned, lesson confirmed. Because that's a lesson that I know already that I should have just done, but I was trying to hurry up and knock it out real quick. It's all good. So, ouch. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna rip this skin off because it's just hanging on by a little, not even a thread, just a little piece. So, there we have it. Don't know if y'all can see it or not. Let me show you. Yep, it's a whole chunk of skin. It'll take about 4 or 5 days to heal. I'm gonna throw some Neosporin on it. I keep a. I know for those that are concerned, I keep a first aid kit in my truck. I keep Neosporin right here for for things like this. And I just throw a little Neosporin on it right now. I'm going to clean it when I stop. I like when I get somewhere where I can wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands real good, and then I'll clean it, bandage it, because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, make sure you clean it, make sure you put a bandage on it. Yes, got it under control. So what were we talking about? We were talking about what's going on right now in the world. So right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and end. I may come back in a little later and talk with you guys, chat with y'all. Well, let's do a little news time. Got about 3-4 minutes before news time, so let's see what they're talking about in the world of news. I have no idea, because if you follow this channel at all in the last year, I have left news behind. I've gotten to the point I didn't even want to hear it. And a lot of times, I don't know what's going on. I didn't even know the last storm was coming up the coast of the East Coast, and we were gonna have a storm. I had no idea. I called my wife one day. I was like, "Why are so many people out at night at work?" She was like, "Oh, it's a storm coming." Okay. Business as usual for us, because I don't need to go prep for a storm, because we're prepped for. I'm not gonna say we're prepped for pretty much anything, but prepping for 3 days of storm preps, I don't need to do that. We probably have enough stuff inside of our house to be good for at least a couple of weeks before we even go out to food stores. I hope this dog belongs to this man right here. This dog is just running loose. Got the street doggy. Poor little fella. He's gotten loose. And somebody's gonna be looking for him later. But he's in a good neighborhood, so there's not a lot of traffic back here. He just darted right in the street, in the middle of the street. But this is a residential that somebody shouldn't be flying through here like crazy. So hopefully he'll be all right. There's a lot of people out in this neighborhood. They're out just doing stuff. Interesting. I need to run the Lowe's real quick. I need some paint. I'm so behind on these projects at work. And sometimes I get to a point where it's like I do things in a routine, and sometimes I get out of my routine. And when I get out of my routine, I'm not gonna say it's hard for me to get back, but it's hard for me to start in the middle. I need to get things right in my mind, plan it out mentally, then execute them. And here lately, with these lists that I've been given, I haven't prioritized. Well, I did prioritize, but I don't know how to describe it. I'm out of my routine. I guess that's the best way to say it. Let me see here. It should be coming. We got the lights. Yeah. All right, let's see what's in the news.
Another billionaire is about to blast off. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. It will let more people get up into space, and that practice is what will allow us to build the infrastructure to let the next generations of people really do amazing things in space.
Jeff Bezos' company, Blue Origin's spaceship is expected to launch in about 10 minutes.
This will be fully automated, so no pilots on board.
Fox's Jeff Paul, near the launch site in Van Horn, Texas, says Bezos is
joining another billionaire, Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson, who did the same thing with his team about 9 days ago. Much different operations, though. You know, you look at Virgin Galactic, they have a space plane, but with Blue Origin, it's kind of like your traditional rocket. It takes off vertically.
Bezos will fly a little higher than Branson, up to 66 miles on a short trip that'll only last about 10 minutes. Homeland Security's just issued a directive for pipeline owners and operators, warning them to employ urgently needed protections from cyber attacks after the one that hit Colonial, shutting that pipeline in the spring, leading to gas shortages across the Southeast. The Senate holds a hearing today considering if the CDC acted too quickly, telling vaccinated Americans they can take off masks. Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw tells Fox it undermines one of the appeals they gave to get a vaccine.
It does work, but you also have to have some kind of social contract between the government and the citizens, and that trust has been lost.
68% of American adults have had at least one dose, but a new Economist YouGov poll finds 1 in 5 Americans believe conspiracy theories about the vaccine.
Vaccine rejection is higher among whites and blacks and Hispanics, higher in the Midwest and South, and higher among those with less education, according to the survey. 90% of the 1,500 American adults polled said they fear vaccine side effects more than they fear COVID-19 itself.
Fox's Tanya J. Powers. America's listening to Fox News.
That's funny to me. Oh, did y'all hear that? They said, what is it, 1 in 5? I don't know. I when I'm listening to things, sometimes I drift off and go into my own thing. But they surveyed 1,500 people, and I think they said 25% of them fear the side effects of 91's, the shot. They fear the side effects more than they fear 91. and I'm under the same. They said that's among whites, Hispanics, and lower educated people. I thought that was funny. Oh goodness. So, anyways, that's your news. And apparently, in 10 minutes, Jeff Bezos is going to blast off into space. He's going to have a 10-minute flight. These billionaires, I guess they don't have anything better to do with their money. They can't, try to end world hunger or, and I heard a statistic about Jeff Bezos because he's the richest man on the planet. If he was just to donate, what was it, like $1 million to everybody on the planet, it wouldn't even come close to. I mean, he would still be rich beyond measures, you know. And there, you know, if you don't know it, there are people who are richer than Jeff Bezos. There are families that are richer than Jeff Bezos. You know, but it just, and I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I was the richest person on the planet, I don't know if I would give everybody $1 million, because you can give everybody on the planet $1 million, and within 5 to 10 years, in my opinion, it's going to be distributed back the way it was, because, you know, 95% of the world don't know what to do with money, and that's nothing derogatory against you and me. Just most of us don't know how money works. So I would strongly encourage you guys, while the system is still up and available, learn money. You know, learn money, learn how money works, learn long-term life insurance, learn what the rich do with life insurance, and learn how to invest your money. Okay? So anyway, gotta go. Got another call coming in. I will holler at y'all later. What up? I've gotten reading. That's another thing that's getting me off my routine. You know, even though I don't have the emergency phone, I'm having to respond to emergency houses because they're my houses now. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm probably going to end up having to work the weekend because we got I got to have these properties ready for inspection. This is going to throw me off probably 2 or 3 hours, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Right. So the first 2 people that were in front of me, they got out of this lane that I'm in, and they jumped over and got into the straight lane. I'm trying to turn. I can't see behind me because it's a huge box truck. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And that's that's another thing about me. I'm never in a hurry to do anything, even though it's an emergency. Hey, I'll get there when I get there. You know, and he's like, yeah, man, you know, I need to go and do so. I understand, but you know, I'm way, I'm like 40, 45 minutes away, and that's if traffic is cooperative. If not, it's gonna be longer. So whatever it is, whatever, it's all good. So I'm going to end this live now, and I'm going to come back in. God blast it. Yeah, I see why they got out of this lane. This is crazy because apparently we're not on cycle. Yep, I see why they did that. Oh, he just went ahead and turned. I know that's real. He ran the lake. I'm not that bold. I don't have that kind of money to give the city. I am not gonna run the light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end. I may come back in a little later. Because like I said, I'm gonna have about 40 minutes drive time, so I may come back in and talk with y'all a little bit later, okay? All right, y'all be blessed. Send y'all some love.